Hi everybody, welcome to this week's video. We are a couple of days away from 26 weeks and I went to go and see my midwife for the first time since my 6-week appointment because when I was 12 weeks I had COVID, so that obviously got all pushed back and it never really got rearranged, which is fine because I think it's all probably going to change now anyway with the whole COVID situation. It'll probably carry on if not. So I went to go and see my midwife yesterday and geez, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders this week. I don't know what it was. You know, there's a couple of wee things that have kind of gone on in my head and I think you just get yourself in this little bubble of, oh, like, you know, is something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? Should I be taking this? Should I be doing this? Like, it just all gets a bit too much. And, you know, when I went and seen her yesterday, she had a good feel of my belly. She said that she feels like, she did a few measurements, she feels like she's a really good size. I got to hear the heartbeat for the first time, which was amazing. Not gonna lie, I was post night shift, so I was howling like a bear, and I'm just using that as an excuse because obviously it was a gorgeous moment and I really, really loved hearing her. And I could feel her wobbling around and she's like, oh, she's definitely kicking a lot. She's moving really good. So she was overall really happy. So that made me happy. I got to, my blood pressure was fine because I know they're monitoring my blood pressure. And I also got sent my leaflet away from my baby box. So that was all exciting. It was a bit of a full-on appointment and we're just general chatting. She started asking me to think about my birthing plans and things like that. So, I mean, I'm not really too bothered because at the end of the day, like, I'm just going to go with what the midwife wants me to do. I don't know any difference, so that's what I kind of said. But I know obviously everything with COVID at the moment, it's, you know, one birthing partner instead of two. So I just kind of said to her, you know, my one thing that I really, really want, I'd like to try the pool if I can. I know there's only one pool room where I'm going, so, you know, I'm open-minded about that. But the one thing that I just keep worrying about, which I shouldn't because I can't change it if it doesn't happen, but I just really want my mum in there with me, as well as obviously Ryan, because obviously it's the birth of his child. You'd never deny a man that. But I just really want my mum in with me. And she was really good actually. She said, you know, we've got 15 weeks to go and we'll have a talk nearer the time. Hopefully it'll all develop a little bit better. We can have the two birthing partners in again. But if not, you know, we'll speak to the labour suite midwife. So fingers crossed, you never know. But that's kind of what we talked about at my appointment, which was really good. So I do feel a lot better. Just a general really chat. I've not really wrote anything down. I normally go off freehand anyway. But I just feel this week it's kind of been a bit of a mismatch of emotions. I'm kind of going through this battle of waking up feeling so unbelievably nervous and like, as I've said before, I can't look after myself, so how am I going to look after this baby? But then I go through, like, obviously straight after that, it's like overwhelming happiness, and I come and sit in this room and I'm just like, oh, I can't wait till she's here. I can't wait to like see her, see what she looks like, who's she going to look like, her features, everything. So I just kind of go through this sort of wave of what we're feeling on a daily basis. But they're my two normal like battles, what I feel on a daily basis. And I think as well also because we're still not seeing anybody, like it's quite like you just want to go out and see your friends and put on, I've bought loads of maternity gear and I don't know why I did. But I'm glad I did. But, you know, you just want to wear it and go out, put makeup on. I mean, I've washed my hair today. I'm going on to night shift tonight. So I've washed my hair, shaved my legs, sorted myself out, and I feel miles better. But you're just like, oh, and I need to get out of this mindset of, well, I'm not going out, so why bother? Because, you know, You can't be like that. You got to get yourself up in the morning with, I'm going to wash my hair today. That's a mission in itself. I'm going to dry it, and it's going to maybe try and look good. It might not be perfect, but we're going to look good. So I've tried to do that today. Mindsetting myself for this night shift tonight. I've got tonight and tomorrow, so Wednesday, Thursday, and then I've literally got 3 shifts left. 3 shifts left for next week. So I actually finish. I go in on the 14th, and then that's me. Finish on the 15th in the morning, and I'm feeling nervous. But we'll talk about that another time. And I'll do a wee video about how I'm feeling about that on the day that I finish, because no doubt I'll probably have so much like, oh, I don't know. So yeah, I'm ready though. I'm ready. So, but my kind of topic this week, just going off what's going on in my brain. I'm a bigger girl, right? I'm a bigger lassie. I've got a belly. As I've said in my other videos, you know, I always had this fear when I did get pregnant that I wouldn't look pregnant because I had a belly. And, you know, I do keep myself healthy. And I thought, right, you know, why should pregnancy be any different? So I've kept myself on my diet. Just, you know, but I'm not gonna, if I want something, I'm gonna have it, but I'm keeping on this steady kind of healthy diet, if you like. And I'm doing exercise every day. Trying to keep myself in the mindfulness zone, so I'm trying my best. And I feel like people just have this opinion that they can just sort of say whatever and it's fine. So I started to, you get these comments over the last couple of weeks, not so much now because I feel like I'm starting to show now and I actually feel like I look pregnant rather than look fat. So, you know, not so much now, but over the last couple of weeks, everybody develops at different stages. Everybody has a bump at different time. Not everybody's bump explodes to, you know, to where you can see it. So for me, it was a slower process because I've got a bit of a belly, so it's got to take a wee bit of time to get through. So I've been hearing a lot of, oh, you know, you still look the same, you're not even showing, and oh, are you not feeling any movement yet? And oh, you're not supposed to eat that. Do you not know that? And I'm just like, oh, and they're just like some of the examples, and they don't get me down because I've kind of learned that, well, everybody's different. But to some folk, I feel like it could, because I'm one of those people that I'm like, well, I ain't bothered what you know, this is a wall of positivity and you ain't going to come through here unless you're saying something positive. She says this, but I can't take a compliment. But I just feel like people don't really understand what they say sometimes. And it did hurt my feelings at first. Like, oh, you know, I don't even look pregnant. I probably just look extra fat. But now that I'm kind of in the kind of zone where I was dropping off some stuff for my customers and I was wearing my maternity gear and they're like, oh, you're looking now, and all these really lovely promises, all these lovely like messages people are saying to me, and I'm just like, oh, do you know, that's really given me a wee boost this week. And I know it's obviously going to get better, and I can't wait. And I've started buying these lovely clothes off in the style. There's this lassie who I follow on Instagram and I watch her YouTube videos, Caris, the Busy Bee. I think her Instagram page is. And I take a lot of comfort from her because she looks fab and she's, you know, she's a normal woman. Like, she's got curves, she looks fab, and I take a lot of comfort from her. So I bought some of her clothes and I've got to say I love them to bits, and they make me feel like a yummy mummy. Is that even allowed to say that yet? So, you know, I'm trying to just kind of wear these clothes on a daily basis to make me go, actually, we're looking good this week, Emily, and you know, it's only going to get better from here, hon. And especially like listening to the midwife yesterday, she was really good actually, and she said your pregnancy will start now from your 25 weeks onwards, this is where it starts to feel real, and you start to feel pregnant, you start to look pregnant. So she was really good, actually, and it just made me feel so much better and so much happier. And even my husband Ryan sort of said last night, he was like, God, you do sound better, and you're smiling more. So I definitely feel like I've got a wee spring in my step this week, and I'm looking forward to the weeks to come. But I just wanted to kind of do just a wee short video, and kind of get off my chest to other people that might be feeling that insecure about their body shape, because everybody develops at different times, and you should never ever let anybody burst this bubble. This is my cone of pregnancy bubble, and we've got loads of little barriers in here, and nobody's getting in here, because this is where I'm feeling the happiest right now, and me and my gal, we're in a good place. So you know, don't compare yourself. This is your pregnancy journey, and sod everybody else, you know. I'm just so excited to watch my belly grow more and feel her more, and I keep feeling her, particularly at night, because I'm doing a lot of night shifts. I think that's the reason. I'm feeling her kicking a lot more, and I was actually in the bath today, and I seen my belly wobble, and I was like, oh, this is a bit strange, but it was a really nice feeling, and it's a feeling like you're never alone anymore. Like she's listening to you, she's probably thinking, oh my God, what's my mum talking about now in this video? Like, but it just makes you feel like just good inside when, you know, somebody who knows what they're speaking about is going, no, everything is fine and you don't need to worry. So I'm going to carry that on through this week, and like I say, I'm 26 weeks on Friday, so I'm ready for the next week, and I hope everybody has a nice weekend. I'm going to be talking about names and things next week, because I feel that this has been a big topic right now for us. We know it's obviously really early, but it's a hard thing, and a lot of people have a lot of opinions on your names, so that'll probably be my next video. But I just wanted to do a nice little video, just how I'm doing, catching up with yous, and how I'm feeling just offhand, off the paper this week. So I hope you have a nice weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye guys.